Welcome to English class. My name is Enrique Cornejo and today you're going to learn about frequency adverbs. Okay, first of all, we are going to watch a short video regarding the adverbs of frequency or frequency adverbs.
I always sing, I usually sing, I normally sing. I often sing, I sometimes sing, I rarely sing. I always dance, I usually dance, I normally dance. I sometimes dance, I rarely dance, I never dance. Subject, adverb, main verb. Subject, adverb, main verb. Adverbs of frequency show you how often something happens. Adverbs of frequency show you how often something happens.
Okay, so what is exactly a frequency adverb? An adverb of frequency describes how often an action happens. There are 6 main adverbs of frequency that we use in English: always, usually or normally, often, sometimes, hardly ever, and never. Okay? As you can see here, I have the picture of a clock, right? So this clock tells us that about the frequency that actions happen. Okay? So look at the following image. In here we have adverbs and expressions of frequency. These adverbs that are always, often, usually, sometimes, hardly ever, and never have a percentage of frequency. This percentage is 100% for always, 90% for often, 70% for usually, 50% for sometimes, 10% for hardly ever, and 0 or no percent for never. Okay? So we also may include different answers to the word how often. You may say every day, every week, every month, every year, once a month, twice a month, 3 times a month, 4 times a month, and so on and so forth. In order to continue, we must take into consideration grammar. In this case, we have the subject plus an adverb plus the main verb. This is for like most of the sentences. Daniel, the subject, always the adverb, passes his exam. In this case, pass is the main verb. But whenever we want to talk about the verb to be, we have to take into consideration the subject, which in this case the example says he, be, which is in this case is, and the adverb, which is always. This is the correct order for the sentences to be created. Okay, now let's look at some examples. Peter always gets up at 8. This is the 100% of the time, right? The frequency. Linda usually goes to the library. That's the 70% of the time. Carmen sometimes tidies up her bedroom. That's 50% of the time. Pablo hardly ever eats pizza. So that means that the 10% of the time Pablo eats pizza, right? And Mary never drinks alcohol. That's 0%, right? No, there's no way that Mary drinks alcohol.